रेल मंत्री सुरेश प्रभु इस वक्त क्या कह रहे हैं, सुनते उन्हें।
पे भी काफी ध्यान दिया, फ्यूल कॉस्ट को कम करने की कोशिश की, रैशनलाइजेशन एक्सपेंसेस किया, फ्रेट को ज़्यादा मात्रा में बढ़ाने की कोशिश की। तो इसके लिए मुझे लगता है इसका एक ये देखना चाहिए। दूसरी बात, हमारी नई ट्रेन, ये नई ट्रेन तो छोड़नी चाहिए। इसके ऊपर मैंने भी पार्लियामेंट में कहा कि हम छोड़ेंगे, लेकिन ये बजट सेशन में कभी ना कभी उसका ऐलान करेंगे। बजट का और नई ट्रेन का मुझे नहीं लगता है कोई वास्ता है, क्योंकि नई ट्रेन वो कभी भी छूटी जा सकती है। उसके लिए बजट में लाना ने, मेरा बजट का जो आधा स्पीच था उसमें चला जाता था, दूसरा आधा स्पीच जाता था कि कई नई लेन लाइन ये बनेगी वो बनेगी। तो हमने ये टाइम सबसे ज़्यादा नई परियोजनाओं की शुरुआत करने की बात की है, जैसे कि हमने डबलिंग, ट्रिपलिंग, आरओबी निकाल देना, करीबन 3-4 हज़ार हमारे अनमैन्ड लेवल क्रॉसिंग को हटा देना। ये बड़ा कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर की सब चीज़ें हैं, लेकिन वो करने के लिए हम ये बात को मैं हर आरओबी का नाम लेता था, 900 आरओबी का, तो उसमें मेरा पूरा समय चला जाता था। मेरे ख्याल से रेलवे बजट एक पॉलिसी स्टेटमेंट होना चाहिए। रेलवे बजट एक डायरेक्शन देने वाली एक दस्तावेज होनी चाहिए। रेलवे बजट ये लोगों को इस बात को पता करने की जरूरत है कि क्या हो रहा है, क्या होना चाहिए और क्या आगे होगा।
Suresh ji, one of the problem has been that in the last few years people have been announcing lot of projects. About 600 projects have been announced in the last 30 years. Only 50% have completed. Was this the biggest challenge you faced when you took charge as the railway minister?
No, absolutely. You know, this is something which we must put an end to it, because when we announce something, the announcement does not amount to completion of a project. You know, I wish as we say that I wish the wishes were horses. I think, you know, we cannot afford to do this anymore, even though we have horsepower and not horses anymore. But what is important is, how can we sustain railway system like this when we're not bothered about railway's ability to generate revenue? And if railway doesn't have revenue, which I was mentioning in my speech, then we are into a vicious cycle. No revenue, no investment, no quality of service goes down, people's ability to pay goes down, and then we stuck. So why not we create a new, regenerate railways by converting into a virtuous cycle of creating revenues, putting back into the system, helping the customers to pay. And in fact, this time we are focused on customers a lot. In fact, I must have devoted 20-25% of my speech to the customers, because I am sure if they realize that they are getting something, they will be also coming forward to tell me that that is what they would like to do. So in fact, the railway fare hike in the context of declining diesel prices should be also viewed properly, because, you know, diesel prices are declining, and if you keep now putting more money, and in fact there is we have put so many things in place. We have put a regulatory system in place which will then make sure that to understand that where the money is going, what should be the costing, so that regulatory mechanism will take care of some of these things that includes cross subsidization. But I am sure you cannot change. Rome is not built in a day. We cannot bring about change which is at a magnitude. Number two, what more important is that if you do it at a wrong time, when the diesel prices are falling, and if you want to tax your passengers, when the customer service is deteriorated and you don't improve it and you tax your customers, there is always going to be this. So our direction is very clear. We want to make railway self-sustainable. We want to make railway profitable. We want to put that money back into the railways for customer benefit, for expansion of capacity, for increasing the ability of railways to carry more freight. We already set for ourselves the goal of 1 billion to 1.5 billion. And with the dedicated freight corridor coming into reality, this is possible. We have also started work on other 4 freight corridors besides the 2 that are getting completed.
So let me bring in 2 of our experts who are in the studio with us. Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, I want you to wear 2 hats as a passenger of Indian Railways and as always a leader and representative of Indian industry. So as both, what is your key reaction to what was announced by Minister today?
You know, to answer your question, first of all, I must congratulate the Honorable Minister. Phenomenal budget, actually. We have never seen something like this in a railway budget, I don't know for how many years. And having said that, you said that wearing 2 hats, and I would think that it's a budget which is for all stakeholders. It's just not for the common man or for wearing the hat of the industry. You look at it the way, I mean, you can give value for money to your customer. The passenger, you don't need to hike the fare to give them the best, you know, and that's come out clearly in the budget. The budget also cares for the economy. You are actually, the Honorable Minister talked about the fiscal prudence, number one. Number two, if you see the vision that has been set, the roadmap for increasing the freight is an extremely important, and if you are going to deliver freight in a stipulated time, in the quality in which we want, obviously it's great. It's great not just for business, it's great also for common man, because you are delivering it at a lower cost and you are delivering it efficiently. You are bringing down the road, the pressure on road. It's a huge saving on the economy. So it actually touches everything.
तो रेल मंत्री ये कहते हुए कि उन्होंने वो नहीं मानते कि नई रेलों की घोषणा, नई लाइनों की घोषणा, बजट में ये सब होना चाहिए। बजट में दिशा होनी चाहिए और उन्होंने दिशा देने की जरूरत की है। जो दशा थी रेलवे की, उसको सुधारने की जरूरत थी, वो उन्होंने कोशिश की है इस बजट में।